hot minute since I've checked in. Self-care to me is tapping into what is your need and then meeting that need. Sometimes self-care may be sitting on the couch all day for me. Sometimes self-care may be taking time to paint my toenails because I've had a hectic week. I've been on my feet all day, every day. My feet are killing me. I don't love my feet. So I show my feet some love. Sometimes self-care is ministering to others, to reaching outside of myself to love on other people. Even if it doesn't feel super amazing and awesome for me, it will eventually while I'm ministering. Okay, it does feel super awesome and amazing for me. If it's hard to do, that's what I mean. If it's hard to get going to do it, it will feel awesome in the end. Self-care, it's been on my mind, and here's why. So, I deal a lot with anxiety, and I've shared that, and I'm going to be so much more open about it, and we are going to start talking about all the ugly aspects of it. Mine specifically is health anxiety. My family and I have a great big trip coming up the week after Thanksgiving. It's the first time we've gone on a trip this big since before the pandemic. So I'm getting a little nervous, right? Things are flooding through my mind. We're driving, and so, what's going to happen on the trip? How is my son going to be able to handle this? He doesn't remember being, okay, we're going to Disneyland. So excited. But my son doesn't remember being there because the last time he was there, he was 4 and he doesn't have memories. He has all the pictures. He's been twice. He doesn't remember. So I can't wait to walk his little 10-year-old self in there and to see his face light up. My daughter remembers, but she's going to be exciting for a whole different set of reasons. Anyway, there's from point A to point B. Like, I have to get there. And then what's going to happen while we're there? And am I going to have a panic attack? Am I going to be carrying that crazy woozy anxiety head? Just all these questions flood through. Are the animals at home going to be okay? Are we going to have enough cash on hand? Is our car going to survive? It will survive. It's a good car. It's a new car. It should survive. All these things flood through my mind and they crowd my head. So it's getting closer and closer, and I'm getting a little more anxious. And I started thinking about self-care. What do I need to do? Self-care, self-care, self-care. Well, I made a plan. I literally have a Disney itinerary. This is where we're going. This is what we're going to eat. This is how the day's going to go. Is it stuck in stone? Is this legit the concrete itinerary, our plan? No. I'm very flexible. Things will happen, things pop up, things go. But what happens is by having a plan, I've now taken some of that crazy out of my head and I have an idea of what's going to happen. Self-care, right? I've released something from myself. It's now on paper. So if we're having a hectic, crazy day and I notice, hey, we're all hangry, we need to eat some lunch. Guess what? We're right here. We've already decided that we wanted to eat at one of these 3 places. Let's go to one. The decision's already been made. There we go. I can have a little less crazy while I'm there. The second thing I've done is put together little gift bags. I've got t-shirts for us. I'm getting snacks for us. I'm like doing all the things to make our drive comfortable. I have playlist of music. I have books downloaded. We've got all kinds of things that we need to do or we can do. So I'm taking control that way. I have to do homework. I have to fit in a full day's home or full week's homework from the day after Thanksgiving until that Sunday night. I have 3 days to do one whole week. Plus the week, but I have to do Thanksgiving. 2 weeks of homework in 1 week. So I'm going to get to work and I'm setting out a schedule. To me, these are all self-care items because I'm giving myself some grace, some mercy, a break, rest, relaxation, so I can go enjoy myself. But then something starts creeping in my head. It's that little gremlin, that amygdala. I call her Amy, the amygdala. Sometimes she's a real biatch. I don't love it, but starts creeping in. But you can't control your anxiety. There have been so many times that I have heard from people you can't control your anxiety in articles and research I've done to try to help myself. And I agree with that. I do agree. I can't control when panic attacks hit. I have had those moments where I feel completely fine, at peace, calm, and I am blindsided by a panic attack. Okay, I get that. But I don't love that word control. That bothers me. And so then You start learning coping skills. You need to have coping skills. Well, I do. I have yoga, I have meditation, I have prayer first and foremost in anything. I'm trying to take control of the situation by making plans. But coping at some point feels like it becomes a dirty word to me. Like I'm a baby and you're putting a pacifier into my mouth. Coping starts to rub me wrong. And so I've been trying to think about those words. You can't have control, but you need to cope. So then I started going to gospel applications. Well, we're supposed to endure to the end. And that means patiently suffering at times. That means being patient, period. That means pushing through no matter what, keep going. Like enduring to the end, endurance has so many different applications to it and different ways that you could talk about it. Okay, so I have to endure. That sounds better than coping. I'm not just coping, I'm not just dealing with it. I'm enduring, I'm taking control. But wait, I can't have control. Then I listened to a speech given by Elder Jeffrey R. Holland at BYU in 1999. Cast off, not therefore your confidence. I can't, something like that. It was amazing. And if you want to dive deep into the idea of the adversary in your life and all of that, this is a talk for you. If you want to understand, like, why do hard times keep coming? I'm doing everything right. I'm so good. I'm so nice. I'm so kind. I'm loving. Why does this all suck? Well, he's got answers for you on that talk. Anyway, but he says the word master your fear. Master is taking control. Fear is another form of anxiety. It's basically anxiety, right? And they're interlinked. So when I heard master your fear, I heard take control of your anxiety. I was like, oh, but I can't all the time because there are times that hormones are out of whack, things are going crazy, triggers are hitting left and right. Oh, but knowing my triggers, that's mastering. Gaining a knowledge and an education, knowing somatic symptoms, knowing, did you know that there are over 200 physical anxiety symptoms? Like, seriously, we are all walking around in anxious messes. And then you look up the polyvagal theory. Guys, like, we basically all just live in this fight or flight zone all the time. Granted, it's a theory, but it's one that's kind of speaking to me right now. Like, we have created this to be such a norm that we don't even recognize that we are messes and we really don't know what calm and peace truly are. But if we can master that fear, we can find that peace and calm, and it can continue to come and come a little bit more and a little bit more. So we're gearing up for a vacation. We master our fear by taking control of what we can control. The music in the car, the books we listen to, the uh, plans that we have while we're there, having all the extra clothes. Am I going to have a bag with medications? Maybe. I have a son that gets croup very easily. I'm going to be prepared. Having all the anxiety tools, the spiky rings to help, I don't know what it helps with. It distracts you. All the fidget things, all the oils, all the things that bring me calm, my scriptures on my phone, church music on my phone, my playlist for just when I don't need church music, 'cause I'm a little bit more pissed off than that. My yoga with Adriene, ready on my phone to go. All these things I am mastering and taking control of those things that are trying to drag me down. Am I going to have a good time? I sure hope so. But I love that Jay Shetty, also another one, I should tag him. He shared a video this morning about how you can feel happy one day and sad the next. You can feel confident one day and anxious the next. It's all about how you adapt to it, how you take control, how you master that day. Isn't that amazing? Because that tells me you can live with your anxiety. You can live with the crazy in your head, with the gremlin, with the biatch amygdala. You can live with these things, and maybe we're meant to for some reason or another. Anyway, those are my thoughts today. So much good is happening with Wax Strong, and I've got more journals that are going to be popping up that I hope I can get done in the next week before I go, because I think they would be amazing Christmas gifts. Journaling period is a great way to master that fear. So go check out my website because they're fun and they're cute and they're little and they'd be perfect for a Christmas present for anybody, even for yourself. That's self-care. Yeah, I'm excited. Let me know some things that you struggle with and help me build my list of things that I am ready to learn and take on. We'll talk to you guys later.